I wondered why you left the breakfast table in such a hurry.
Things to do, Grandma. You hand me that over there?
Taking a trip?
Uh-huh.
A long one from the looks of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Where to?
Upriver.
You're running away.
I didn't kill Wheeler.
Then why are you running?
Because he's dead. I went to tell him how wrong I'd been for accusing him of all the things that he didn't do. I guess I know how it feels now to be accused of something I didn't do. Oh, son. What are you looking at me that way for? I'm just following an old family tradition. The marshals started it a long time ago. I'm heading west.
They knew where they were going and why. You're just shucking off your life. You want tradition? Look around you. This is where your roots are. On this land, this place.
And this is where they're going to lock me up, huh? No, if they want me bad enough, just let them find me.
They will. Oh, baby. They got helicopters now, you know, and state police. They'll hunt you down.
Well, there are worse ways to go, Grandma.
Justin! Thank heavens we found you.
Oh, you did? Well, you're losing me again.
No, Justin, wait.
Texas, starring Beverly McKenzie.
Shelley? This is Ryan Connor. Look, I won't be long. I just want to see how Mr. Wesley's doing.
Same as he was last night, Ryan. Still deep in coma.
No change, huh?
Well, Ryan, you know, he may linger a long time before he comes out of it.
Sure. Look, you have my number, so get a hold of me as soon as there's any change, okay?
It may not be soon, but yes. Don't give up hope.
Yeah, sure. That's all I've got is hope. Hope that Alex gets out of his coma. Hope that I'm doing the right thing, keeping him hidden. And hope that I can really find out who is after Alex.
Oh.
Elliot Carrington is a very dangerous man.
Iris?
Oh, Ryan, Alex, Oh, no. No, oh, my Lord. He's dead.
Yes, he's gone.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry to have to tell you, Iris. It's a hell of a thing to do to Iris. But I have to keep Alex safe until I find out who shot him. Come in. Hi, Terry. Hey, come on in. Terry, what's the matter?
Just finished making most of the funeral arrangements. Just can't believe I'll never see his face again. Why did you ask for a closed casket?
Well, it was Alex's will. It was his request.
I just wish I could...
I know. But it is better this way. All right? I guess we better get back to business, huh? What have you gotten for me, huh?
The list you gave me of funeral arrangements.
No announcement to the press, that's right. Private service, sealed casket. Friends and family to be notified. Terry, what's this?
Oh, his sister Alexis. Your mother. I haven't called her yet, but...
Oh, good. I mean, it's all right. I've already called her.
I'm sure it's easier hearing it from you anyway. Will she be coming?
No. She's been ill. She can't travel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, is there anything you want me to add to this?
No. That's it.
And, I'll notify the rest and,
Hey, keep your chin up, huh?
think I'm down. You should see Ricky.
Oh, did you call him for me?
Well, yeah. He's waiting in my office to see you. I'll send him in.
Good. Rick, good to see you.
Yeah. I don't see how you can stand to look me in the face.
What, you mean Alex?
No, I mean me. Because of my poor judgment at the wedding.
Hey, you did the right thing.
Oh, I did, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, well, then tell me why Alex is dead. And don't tell me it wasn't my fault. He's dead. You don't get a second chance with a man's life.
Oh, yeah? Well, sometimes you do. Yeah, I mean it. What if you got a second crack at keeping Alex alive, huh?
He's in here, Daddy. Stryker and I are worried sick about you, honey.
I don't see why. I'm in good hands now. Mine.
Josh, you're not gonna run, are you?
Just taking myself a little ride. If you'll excuse me.
Are you going somewhere, Justin?
He sure is, Daddy. Look at him.
I told him he was making a mistake.
No mistake, Grandma.
It sure as hell is. Makes you look guilty as sin.
I already look guilty. They're all blaming me, aren't you?
No.
No, honey.
You believe me?
And I'll make all the rest of them believe you, too, if you're just willing to give it a chance.
You see, honey, you can't lose. You got the best lawyer in Texas supporting you.
And your family, too.
No. No, I saw their eyes at the wedding.
Then that's why you're running away.
Maybe I'm running to find Alex Wheeler to give him my apologies in person.
Alex Wheeler is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Maybe this is my funeral. Mine and mine alone.
It's not just your funeral, Justin
You
Marshall.
see anybody else around here?
Not on their own free will, no. But you're dragging all the Marshalls and the Deckers right with you. You hear me? I mean it, Just. You leave now and this ranch goes with you. They'll lose everything. And you want that on your conscience, too?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this ranch. You leave and it goes. This place paid your bail, you idiot. That's right. That's right. I was right here. Daddy took Kate's deed and pledged every last acre against your word that you'd return for trial.
You pledged the ranch?
He sure did, honey. You should have heard him. He said Justin was an honorable man. He said that Justin would never let his family down. Stryker said that he knew he'd do right by his folks, no matter what he had to face. Honey, Daddy was right, wasn't he?
I didn't realize.
Justin,
You always were good at keeping my feet where they belong. Thanks again. Grandma, you can tell Max I think he's pretty lucky I changed my mind. He'll be using that saddle now.
Whenever you are ready, son.
I'm not quite dressed for it.
Oh, you'll be just fine for now. He'll be home, Kate. Don't you worry. He'll be home.
Okay. Kate, what if he never comes back?
Rena, your daddy has always been a man of his word. I reckon I can trust him now.
Shelley.
He's still the same. Stop worrying.
Hey, you're the one I'm worried about. Mm-hmm. You've been here all night, haven't you? Well, think you're ready for a break?
I've been ready. That's the best offer I've had all day. Do you have somebody to relieve me?
Uh-huh. Me. Go on. You got an hour, okay?
See you later.
I promised you a second chance, right?
Yeah, but
Go on in. Go see who's in that bed.
It's Alex. I don't believe it. He's still alive.
Barely. He's in a coma. His name isn't Alex Wheeler anymore. As far as that nurse or anyone else is concerned, this patient's name is Arthur Wesley. Now, the only other person who knows is Kevin Cook. You got that?
Yeah, gotcha. Why all this hush-hush business?
Well, look at it. What do you think would happen if the guy who shot him knew that he was still alive?
Nobody comes looking for a dead man.
Mm-hmm.
Very clever.
Well, it took losing Zadie to teach me what security measures I should have taken. Okay, Rick, you can take that second chance that I didn't, if you want to. So what do you say? You want to be Alex's security again?
Are you kidding? Sure I do, but, well, are you sure you still want me? I mean, after what happened at the wedding?
Look, I don't hold you responsible.
Yeah, well, I do. Curtis told me about Justin, and I just couldn't make myself believe that old Justin would try anything like that.
I don't believe it either.
Yeah, but it looks like he did.
Or maybe somebody set him up.
Who?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have to go to this trouble, would we? The patient's chart would read Alex Wheeler instead of Arthur Wesley.
Kate, I told a lie.
Wouldn't be the first time. Who to?
Justin, just now when I told him that Daddy put up the ranch for his bail. Now, I only told him that to keep him from running. You're glad I did it, aren't you?
Oh, it worked.
I knew it would. That's why I made it up. I knew that if he thought he was letting down his family, that he...
Now, wait a minute. If your daddy didn't pledge this place, who put up the money for Justin's bail?
Daddy and me.
What?
Now, don't you get all head up like that, Kate. Daddy just put up one of those ugly old apartment buildings he owns out in Wayside.
Now, Rena, your daddy had no business using his own money.
He wanted to. We both did. Oh, you know that we both would rather lose 100 of those old apartment buildings than see 1 acre of Marshall land go to strangers' hands.
Rena, you two. You and that daddy of yours.
Yep. You know how you can square up your debt?
And just how is that?
Oh, fixing me one of those great old-fashioned Kate Marshall down-home lunches of yours. Do we have a deal?
Oh, you drive a hard bargain.
You really think somebody set Justin up?
Yeah, the evidence is just too thin. Besides, I have this hunch.
Yeah, well, I hope you find out about it soon. Can't keep this a secret forever.
All we have to do is keep it going long enough.
See? Not even an hour yet, but boy, did I need that break. How's my patient?
Fine, come on in. Somebody I want you to meet. Shelley Lee, this is Ricky Decker. Now, Ricky's going to be helping you out for a while. He's also going to be head of security for Mr. Wesley starting when?
Right now.
Oh.
Great.
I didn't realize Mr. Wesley was so important. Private duty nurse, guards around the clock. Don't worry, I don't ask too many questions.
All you have to know is Rick is going to spell you for a while, and we'll have to get somebody to help you out, too. As a matter of fact, let's take care of that right now. And Shelley,
Nice
you
to meet
call
you.
me as soon as there's any change, okay?
Will do.
I hope that's soon.
Hey, what's the matter? You getting lazy in your old age?
I'm not worrying about me. It's Iris. The longer this goes on, the rougher it's going to be on her.
I know. But what keeps me going is knowing that it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot rougher for Iris.
How's that?
Alex could be the one they're burying in that coffin tomorrow.
It's not on the front page. Isn't even in the obituaries. Alex. How could you die without making a mark? Oh, well. What's so bad about that? We're all destined to die. But Alex wanted to be Iris's husband before he died. Well, your dream came true, Alex. That's for sure. Rest in peace, Alex. Oh, that Please, Sam, will you take that worried look off your face? I'm not drunk.
No? Looks like you're heading that way, though.
Oh, do I? Yeah, no. I'm just looking back at everything that's lost.
Why don't you forget the past and look to the future? I know you're not seeing it too clearly right now, but...
Oh, I see it perfectly. It's just like the present, only longer.
Come on, Aunt Vicky, the world's still there.
Oh, what's in it for me?
Well...
Oh, save your breath, Sam. I don't give a damn about the world anymore. Not now. Not now when Alex isn't in it anymore. And not now when Justin Marshall has murdered him in cold blood, shot him in the back. Oh, Sam. What way is that for a man like Alex to die? And do you know that there isn't even an obituary? There should be banner headlines saying, Alex Wheeler shot down by a sneaking, murdering psychopath.
We don't know that Justin did it.
I know he did.
He's only been charged with it.
Well, they'll convict him. And I hope they put him in a deep dungeon where he'll never see the sunlight again.
Aunt Vicky, you aren't being fair.
Why should I be fair? Was Alex fair to me? Was Iris? Was Justin? He took my life from me, and he should die for it.
You don't mean that.
With all my heart.
Aunt Vicky, he needs our help now.
Why should I help him?
Because he works for you.
Then he's fired.
Aunt Vicky.
I hate him, Sam. I hate him. I hope they put him in prison for life. Or better yet, I hope. I want to see that man dead.
Well, I just signed the house over to Wheeler. Now it's time.
Time, honey?
Time to get down to it. Start collecting what Wheeler owes to me.
Even knowing the way you felt, I still can't believe you did it. But now that I've tricked you into turning yourself in, what if they find you guilty? What if they don't believe you like I do? It's so unfair.
Now, what was all that fussing about, huh?
What are you, deaf or something?
Hey,
I said
hey,
I wanted to...
Hey. What's the matter?
Everything.
You want to talk about it?
It's Justin.
Can't believe he did it, huh? Neither can I.
Oh, Max, I'm just worried sick about him.
He was gonna run. Did Kate tell you that?
Said you talked him out?
Yeah, but now what's gonna happen? I mean, I got him to surrender, but... Oh, Max, I may have given up his last chance to...
You did the right thing, honey.
Honey...
Sure. Even a cactus has a flower? Underneath all that armor you wear is a very lovely lady. I'm glad to see that she's finally coming out. I'm just sorry that it took Justin being charged with murder to do it.
Max, what's gonna happen to him?
Damned if I know. I still can't believe you talked him out of running. Justin never listens to anybody. Maybe it's just you he listens to.
Yeah, I know how to get to him.
Given enough time, I expect you could get to any man.
Any man except you. Guess I never learned how to speak your language or something, because you sure as hell never listen to me.
Oh, no, I listen real careful. Every word. I just haven't liked much what I've heard. Until recently.
What happened recently?
Seeing you with your daddy. It's a whole other arena. Just now, crying over Justin. I didn't think you had it in you. It's like I'm seeing you for the very first time. Maybe now I can understand why you have such a thorny disposition, huh?
Don't do that to me.
Why?
Because all of a sudden I'm feeling very naked.
Is that so terrible? Why? What are you afraid of?
I don't know. Maybe if you knew what I was really like, you wouldn't like me. Maybe you'd turn away. Maybe it would make you want to hurt me.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be.
True?
You trust me? I never lie. Of course, sometimes I exaggerate a little bit. Oh.
Come in.
Ryan, Sam Walker's in my office. Do you have some time?
Hey, I said no press statements.
I know that, Ryan. This is strictly personal.
Okay, Terry. Come on in, Sam. Have a seat.
You?
So, what's on your mind?
Justin.
And what about Justin?
I want to know if you think he killed Alex. Please, Ryan.
And what are you asking me for, huh?
Because I trust your opinion. When I was covering the hearings on Sheikh Zaidi's death, I learned to trust your judgment. So, what's the verdict?
On the surface, Justin adds up guilty. He's got no alibi, it was a perfect opportunity, a motive that everyone in this city knew. There's just one thing that doesn't add up. It's that gun he was carrying around.
What about it?
Did you see that rifle?
No.
Well, you should. It's a real antique. I doubt that there's a man alive in Texas that could have made that shot from that distance with that rifle.
Wait a minute, wait. Are you saying you don't think he did it?
I don't see how he could have.
Even though he has no alibi, even though he was picked up in the
Samantha,
garage?
I don't believe he did it.
All right. All right. I want to try to prove him innocent, and now you've given me a reason to try.
What was that for, huh?
For being so rational, for being so fair, even and not jumping to conclusions, even though it was your own uncle who was killed that night. I'm serious, Ryan. A lesser man would be out for Justin's blood without a second thought.
I don't even remember. You better stop remembering, Burbank. You better come up before you let it fast, and you better find it before the cops do.
But what if I don't even know where it is?
Now look, Pinhead. You listen and you get this straight. The cops are gonna find that rifle, you understand? And when they do, they're gonna check what store sold it, and then they're gonna come straight to me. Now see if you can figure out this part. Guess who I'm gonna pass them on down to, huh? They're gonna be knocking on your door in a minute, right as soon as they find that rifle. So maybe you better search your memory real hard and see if you can come up and think where you left that rifle, right? Now I hope you're not too drunk to get that part straight. You got it?
I looked for it. Damn it, I never been that drunk! I remember if I climbed up that building if I did it. Because it was cold, I ain't no robot. Oh, wait a minute. I might not remember what I did exactly, but I do remember something. No, I was dreaming. Elena? No, I must have been dreaming. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't make no coffee that night. How did it end up that Curtis poured the whole pot on me? She was here. She's home right now.
Might not want to work today. Are you kidding? see somebody all fired up.
Well, what do you think? Is this a good place to practice or not?
I think that this is a great place. We won't be disturbing anybody.
Except for the horses.
Horses, they like music.
Well, some of them do.
They all do. Especially this guy here. And we're going to be playing some scales here, stuff like that, okay? So you like that?
Some scales?
That's right.
What about songs? I already know how to sing.
Scales, that's what we're doing first. Ready?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. This is ridiculous.
Come on, over and over again.
Well, you think this is going to help me?
Of course it's going to help you.
Nobody does scales.
Everybody does scales. That's how they practice. It helps on their intonation so that when they go for a note, they hit it square every time. All right. Sing the third note.
Ooh, no. Okay, wait.
See?
All right, it was a little bit off. It was a little bit off.
It was a little bit off? It was way off. But, Elena, you know, I don't think that you're serious here. I don't think you want to be a musician. You know what I think you want to do? I think you just want to flake off on me.
All right, okay, you win. I'm sorry. I am serious.
Delirious. Ready?
Okay.
Try it again. This time, listen. When I play it, listen. Get it in your head first, okay?
Okay. Could you play it once more, please? That was it. That was better.
That's it. You're getting better. Yeah,
okay.
You are. You know, you got to be serious about this because there's a lot of kids today that think they can get by on a nice, sweet little voice and a nice smile, but it does not work that way.
All right, well, I am going to work. I want to be good. No, I want to be great.
Good. But there are about 1,000 other kids out there that want to be great. But if you want to stand out, you got to give it everything you got. You understand that? Because the difference when it comes down to between you and everybody else is going to be that you have a lot of discipline and you got a lot of luck, and it's going to take like 95% hard work. You've got to keep your mind on music. You want to answer that phone, don't you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you go answer it then.
Hello?
Hey, Elena.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to you, little sugar bump. So what's the matter? Ain't you got time for your friends no more?
I'm busy right now.
Hey, Elena, this is really important. Listen, some bad things have been coming down for me, and I need to see you. Elena, you got to come see me. You got to meet me somewhere sometime tonight. And listen, Elena, please, you're the only one that can help me in this.
Well, gee, that's kind of tough, you know. I mean, if I'm the only one that can help you, then I guess you're just out of luck because I'm busy.
Elena, wait.
See, I learn what you teach me.
That's good. That's real good. You ready?
I'm ready.
Stand up.
Stand up, okay?
Stand up straight. All right? Okay. Now breathe out. I'm gonna put my hand right here on your diaphragm. Breathe out. Push against it. See that? Now that is where the notes come from. Straight.
You know, for somebody who's going to be eating his hat pretty soon, you're filling up your stomach mighty quick.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, it sure was dumb of me betting that Justin Marshall was going to turn himself in.
Yeah, especially now that the victim's dead. Yeah, if Marshall thinks like I think he does, he's long gone by now.
Mm-hmm. But you did put out the pickup order anyways, right? And you're ready with the APB?
I'm one step ahead of you, Lieutenant.
Okay.
What's up?
Eat. Oh, knife and fork. I'm sorry. Napkin.
He's coming in.
Mm-hmm. His lawyer called about an hour ago, just before you left on your very short break.
Come on. He's coming in voluntarily? You didn't try to jump bail? I still don't believe it.
Yeah, well, you better start believing it. Lieutenant, How you doing, Mr. Billman? It's good to see you up and around.
I'm feeling much better, thank you. Just as happy not to be here under these circumstances, though.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you decided to be reasonable about this whole thing, Mr. Marshall. We were going to have to send for you, put out a pickup order. You know, some folks around here thought we might even have to put out an APB. Thought you might have gone south for the winter. But it's like I said, anybody who's Stryker Bellman's representing, well, he just ain't about to run. But we were kind of wondering where you've been.
Just went home for a little while, say goodbye to my family.
I thought those things were in here.
I got 'em. Hands out.
Sorry.
I don't think those are necessary, Donovan, do you?
Regulations. The victim died, Mr. Bellman. This time it's a heavy rap. This one could take him all the way.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Texas.